All right, my friends, I'm still Jason Salas. You are still out there, and you are still watching KUAM on air or online. Thanks so much for doing so. Well, when we have an event called Paint in the Park, we love it here in Harmon because it literally sells itself. It's so simple, and yet it's so wonderful. We have the very lovely and talented Amber Word back in studio, our perpetual ray of sunshine, who always brightens up the room. And thank you so much for coming. And the equally lovely Kina Lewis with the National Park Service. Ladies, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for organizing, Amber, Paint in the Park. Let everybody know what's going on with it, please.
Alrighty, so Paint in the Park is the perfect opportunity to take the beautiful national parks that we have access to here on Guam at any given moment and put it here onto canvas. So it's a program that is through Pacific Historic National Parks.
Yeah, so our national park here on island, Warren the Pacific National Historical Park, strives to create programs to connect our community to the park, learn about its history and all of the natural resources that we strive to protect and preserve in those areas. And the best way to connect people is through the arts. And we found that it's been a successful program, which we did earlier this year. And Amber has taken us on again a second time, and we're able to offer it again free, entirely free, to our Guam community.
Now, I love the word free. I love the word out in nature.
Yes.
Or phrase out in nature.
Right.
Once you put that all together as one hashtag. And I love the fact art, but Amber, I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. I'm terrible at art. I always did better at math. This event obviously does not include me, right? Because I'm not a talented artist.
This event
I can still participate.
Yes.
Please.
Thank you.
It is catered to beginning painters. So it's really, we're trying to get out people who feel exactly like you feel.
Oh, right.
So it looks complicated, but it's actually very basic. And I lead you step by step through the entire process. So it's a creative, letting you bloom into your creativity rather than being afraid of it.
This is a thing now. I'm seeing this, like instructor-led community painting events.
Yes.
Where, like you actually release the artist within.
Exactly.
Yeah, Amber teaches us the art techniques that we can use if we get inspired later on to draw other things. So she really lays a good foundation to take this up as a hobby or as a passion project too.
Well, you've got some absolutely beautiful Kina pieces. So if you can hold up both of those, we'll do one at a time. But that I can see from the nice little colophon at the bottom is by Amber. And that is gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is one of the paintings that you'll be able to do. This one is going to be done on August 26th. Sign up for...
I'm going to be able to make that.
Yes.
Really?
Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Yes. And it will be painted from Aspen Beach Park. So that's what's so amazing about each of these is they're at 3 different locations. We'll be painting on location from that spot. So.
And that is, of course, in Aspen looking northward.
Yeah.
Wow. It seems so simple, and yet there's so much lush detail, whether you've been to that part of the island or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it really highlights our national park and the scenic views that you can find there. Also our natural resources that we have in the park. So this is interpretation of the Marianas 8-spotted butterfly. So you'll learn a little bit too about the animals we have within our national park.
I was going to say, I really love those butterflies. That's a really nice touch. Okay, and then the other one seems to be a gorgeous sunset. I mean, you can never get too tired of looking at Guam sunsets. We have the best sunsets in the world. I say this all the time.
So true.
So we're doing this one at Aspen Bay Overlook on September 9th. And this one, definitely just taking advantage of the vista view from Aspen Bay Overlook and during that sunset period.
That is absolutely fascinating. Now, Amber, as someone who is involved in the arts and has been doing this kind of work for a very long time, what does it mean in terms of inspiration and motivation to actually be creating something when you're literally immersed in that environment? Because it's not like you're in the studio and you're saying, okay, like, here's a picture of a dog, replicate this dog, and the aircon's going, and you've got artificial lighting and everything like that. Nothing wrong with that. No. But here you are in the very element that you are recreating on canvas.
Exactly. I think that's the part of it. I mean, you have the wind, you have the grass, you have the sounds, you have the entire environment around you that you're painting. And
sea spray, which is cool.
There you go. We'll have to edge up a little closer to get closer to the sea spray, but please do it.
Yeah. So what does that mean, like for first-time students like myself who would actually be in there? You're the smells, like you said, the sounds and everything like that. What does it mean even for an experienced person like you to be able to, to paint nature?
I think it reminds you that life is a piece of art. And so when you're sitting there and you're creating in that environment, it reminds you every day when you get out of just the painting environment that you need to appreciate and be a part of the things that surround you.
All right. Well, I am in definitely, as I'm sure many people watching this online, on air are doing. So How much do I have to bring? I know you said it's free to
Free.
attend and everything like that, but I'm concerned about supplies now. I've never bought any art supplies before in my life. What do I have to bring and how much do I have to pull out of the ATM before I go?
You don't have to bring anything. Just bring yourself.
Bring yourself.
Bring a
Inspiration.
good attitude for creativity.
Yeah.
And the only thing we require is that you sign up with us down at the T. Stell Newman Visitor Center. We have a little registration form. Just
It is
fill that out.
ages 12 and up.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
for ages 12 and up.
Yes.
If
come
kids
on.
go, do they have to? Can they be accompanied by an adult?
Yes.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and just register there at the T. Stell Newman Visitor Center. Pick which session you'd like to do. We're asking that everybody just choose one session so that we can have a lot of different people participate. And we have the brushes, the canvases, the easels to borrow.
We'll be on
We
this.
even have these cute little aprons that Amber is wearing
Do-do-do.
for people to borrow while they're painting.
I noticed that. That is so cool. You've got the ranger hat right there. We'll go ahead and get a shot of that if we can. And that art in the park.
Yeah.
That is a keepsake if there ever was one.
Well, fortunately, we hold on to them.
Yes,
so the
they
next
can borrow
round,
it.
you can come back and be inspired to put the apron back on. But
Well, you can certainly take about 100 selfies of yourself and memorialize
Yes,
the
yes,
event.
definitely.
and we have stickers.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so once again, it's absolutely free across the board to the public. You have to be at least 12. Go to the T. Stell Newman Center in Sumai, everybody, and register. When do they have until to register?
Until actually till September 5th.
Okay.
But
it's
it's filling up really
fast.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sooner the better, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
30 slots only, so
Okay.
per painting. So.
Okay, well, 29 because one of them is
Well,
mine.
there you go.
All right, ladies, thank you so very
Thank
much. This is
you.
absolutely
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned, everybody. We are back after this.